don't really know how I got myself in this situation because I normally keep myself away from messed up situations that I'm not okay with, but today is no exception. So last week I went to Walmart with Bailey and Chandler. They were in the bike section looking at bike stuff, and I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go my own way and get stuff that I want to get. So I got bath bombs and food, and as I was leaving the food aisle and going up to the front because I was going to pay for my stuff and then meet Chandler and Bailey, and then we could leave. This was at a time where I still had somewhat colorful hair. I had the purple and the pink, but it was faded more, and I had just recently cut my bangs and my layers, so you can still kind of see it. It's harder to see on camera because my hair is so light, but I cut some shorter layers and I fucked with my bangs, so now it looked a little bit more manageable in my eyes. Anywho, I was stopped by a lady who wanted to give me a compliment. She started the conversation just by saying, "Oh, I love your hair," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And that's how most of my interactions go when I get compliments on my hair. But not this time. To paint a pretty little picture, she had to be in like her late 40s or 50s. She looked like someone's grandma or mom, like, I don't know. And she just started talking to me and she was like, "Oh, I have a question. I'm trying to get lighter hair. What would you use for lightening my hair?" And she was showing how dark it was. It was like a dark, like brown purple color, and I was just like, well, you know, the last time I had dark hair, I used a box of this stuff called Color Oops, and you know, I was telling her about that. And then, like, I wasn't done explaining to her because, like, you can't just do Color Oops and then you're done. You're a platinum blonde. I had more to say. I had, like, to talk about bleaching and toning still. And then she kind of just cut me off and it was all about my haircut, which is, you know, fine and cool, but I didn't want her to be misinformed. Whatever. She was like, "Oh my god, I love your hairstyle. Who does your hair? Do you get it professionally done?" And I was like, no, I do it myself. And she was like, "Are you a professional?" And I was like, "No, I just do it for fun, you know." And then she was like, "You need to do my hair sometime." And I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." I definitely went up in pitch, and I was like, there were so many pauses in between me interacting with her because it was just super awkward, and I was super awkward. I'm never not super awkward. I am so garbage at communicating with humans. She kind of gave me the impression that she wasn't kind of fully there mentally. I don't know if she had anything going on, not being judgmental or anything like that. It was just something I kind of pinpointed at the time being because she didn't really give me room to breathe. She didn't hear me out when I was talking to her. She was kind of just like boom, 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 this, how can this benefit her, sort of thing. So I agreed to cutting her hair, doing her hair, and I hated myself. And then she was like, "Give me your phone number." And I was like, okay, yeah, okay. So I did. She's like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Rihanna." It's Rihanna. Rihanna? No. What? Ayala, if you want to be in this room while I'm filming, you have to be quiet. Chunky circle. Chunky black circle. So I unwillingly gave her my number, and she didn't know how to say my name, which is fine. No one knows how to say my name, especially at first. It's always Rihanna or Rihanna or Rhiannon. It's never just what I say it is. It's like people can't just hear what I'm saying and then imitate it, it's so hard. I could say Rihanna and people say Rihanna. It's like, no, is that what came out of my mouth? Is that what you heard? I don't think so. She put me in her contact list as the girl who's going to do my hair. I think she spelt my name wrong. And I was just like, whatever, she can spell my name wrong. I don't want her to know my name. If you spell it with an R and an I and an H and then Anna, go ahead. I don't need you looking me up on like social media or anything, because I don't like your vibe per se. So that happened, and I said goodbye to her, and she was like, oh, maybe after all of this stuff going on, you can come over and do my hair. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, sounds good. As I'm dying on the inside, mind you, I had like armfuls of shit in my hands, of just food, and I had to put my stuff down to interact with her and give her my number and everything, because my arms were killing me, and it was just straight up BS all around. I didn't want to have that kind of interaction. I thought it was gonna be like a quick, oh, I love your hair, and like, oh, thank you, and then I'm on my way and you're on your way, and everything, we cease contact forever. It was not that. So as soon as I was out of her grasp, I started walking away. I was like in a daze, like in an anxiety-induced daze of, oh my god, I just did that. Oh my god, I just gave someone my number. Oh my god, it was some random person I don't even know. Oh my god, a stranger got my number. All because of peer pressure. I am so bad. I ended up meeting back up with Bailey and Chandler, and I was like, guys, I'm having an anxiety attack. I gave a random stranger my phone number. She shook it out of me. Nah, but I am a little bitch about confrontation. I fucking hate it. So, I didn't know how to say no in that situation. It was an older woman looking for someone to do stuff with their hair, and I don't know how you say no to that. Like, it doesn't feel right to say no. So it was like, I feel really bad about what just happened to me, but at the same time, how would I have countered that? So I tell them about the situation, and that was pretty much that. She ended up calling me, and I didn't realize until I got a voicemail from her number, and she had, like, she left a 5 or 6 minute like voicemail, because she had butt dialed me, and it was just store nonsense. It was all like background noise and talking and, you know, the sounds you hear at the store. And I was like, well, that's okay. And then the next day, early in the AM, I got pictures sent to me. No, they're not the pictures you think they're going to be. You sick bastard. Although I almost would have preferred those types of pictures, because then I would know that I do not need to contact her at all. Or ever. I could just block her number and it would be fine. And I'm sure you're asking, why don't you block her number now? And it's because I have a fucking horrible conscience on me and I can't find myself to do it. She sent me pictures of sugar gliders. 3 pictures of sugar gliders, and she said, I'll give them to you as payment for doing my hair. They are all sweet. If not, pass the word out for me, please. I have to find homes for them. Blessed be. And then her name. And a thumbs up emoji for some reason as a separate text. So now I'm put in a situation where if I do her hair, she's paying me in sugar gliders. And also, now I have to help her find a home for these sugar gliders? That just didn't add up at all. I didn't respond to her message, and I'm probably going to block her number, to be fair, because I crumble under pressure like this. I get so anxious when people pressure me into stuff I don't want to do, like doing something for them that I'm not necessarily a fan of, and this is a complete stranger. who wants me to go to her house and basically do her hair for free. Now that I know that if I do her hair, it's going to be free, or I come home with sugar gliders that I cannot take care of. I'm not well versed in owning sugar gliders. I know I wanted one when I was in high school, but that was more of a, they're so cute and they eat fruit and they just like sit on your shoulders and everything. I told my mom about this situation and she's just like, do it. I want sugar gliders. Like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to some stranger's house to give them a free haircut so you can have sugar gliders, Mom. But yeah, I wanted to share that for you guys because made me really uncomfortable and I don't really know how to feel. Yeah. Bye.